Hi students, it's Ms.Boley here. We're going to look at what to do if you accidentally did your code in the wrong place in your game. So first we're going to click on My Stuff so that we can load up our game. So we're then going to click See in Size so that we can get into the area where we can actually code. So these were the blocks of code that we made last time. And we can tell that it's in the right place because we see this little fish, the sprite or the bird, the sprite that we made. So this is showing me that I have my code in the right place. But there's another thing that can happen. So if we are in the backdrop, we accidentally click on the backdrop instead, we can see the backdrop is here now. So this is where I am now adding code for my backdrop. So we'll notice that there's no code for the motion. So if we accidentally have built our blocks in this space, so let me just add my blocks. So we'll just do when flag is clicked and we'll do change to costume 1 because that was our first block that we did. Oh, which these are different, right? So if I accidentally coded something here in this backdrop area and I want to move it over into my sprite because I actually don't want it in my backdrop, I want it to be for my sprite, I can then take this and I can drag it over here and see how it starts to wiggle. When I dragged it right on top of it, it wiggles with the sprite that I drop it into. So if I want to put it into this sprite, which is where I want it, I'll just drop it there. And then I will want to get rid of this from my background. So I want to just drag it over to the side and it will go away. And then I want to go into my sprite and then see, here's where I put this code, but I actually don't want this because I don't want to switch to a backdrop. I want to say switch to costume 2. So now that I'm over in my sprite area and I see my sprite in the top corner, I should have all the blocks I need. So I should have motion blocks. I should have for looks switch costume, right? Instead of blue sky, I can be able to drag that costume one over. So that's what might happen if you accidentally so everything in the game has codes, right? There could be code for the sprites or the backdrop. So make sure that you're on the proper coding area when you're coding that particular thing. So here's where I would build code for the sprite. And if I click over to the backdrop, this is where I would make code for my backdrop. All right, that's it. I hope that helps. Thanks for watching.